Hello and welcome to a brand new video on classical guitar rocks. Today we are going to be checking out the fantastic Valeton GP-50. Now, before anybody goes, whoa, that is for electric guitars. No, it's not. It is a game changer, and it's a game changer for pedals. Not only does it do electric, it also does bass and acoustic. Valeton as a company, I think, are trying to innovate this area and have truly disrupted it, to quote Miles Bourne, in this area. So today we're going to check out how it can work for you as a classical guitarist or a nylon string acoustic guitarist or even just a steel string acoustic guitarist. There is loads here. We're going to dive into the standard sounds that it comes shipped with. We're then going to dive into the Tone3000 website and the NAM captures and IR files that you can get. And then I'm going to show you how it all works with just one piece so you can hear it change across the spectrum. So let's just dive into this brand new video on the Valeton GP-50 guitar pedal here on Classical Guitar Rocks. We're going to dive in straight away into the different presets. I am going to give you a baseline of an SM57 microphone, unfiltered, and then I'm just going to flick through the presets as I go, and you can hear them being played. Right, we're going to dive into the NAM files and the IR files and how to get them off the Tone3000 website onto your pedal. It is relatively painless. All you got to do is head over to Tone3000. Okay, here we go. So Tone3000, obviously you can sign in, and save, capture your gear, capture instructions. It's a really good, if you have a really nice set of mics or an expensive cabinet or a pedal that you really love that they no longer make, it is possible to do that. There's tons of instructions on how to do that here. Getting started, and then obviously then there is the neural amp modeler, which takes a snapshot of any hardware that you've got, and then you've got the impulse responses, which is your mic, your room, and your cabinets. Generally speaking, you try and put the two together to get a full capture of everything. The biggest holdback to this, by the way, is the size of I think it's your RAM or your computer. But anyway, the more constrained that is, the less, the smaller the response, the smaller the capture. The bigger your computer, the bigger your RAM, the better your capture. So keep that in mind. Anyway, browse tones. Nice and simply. So there's loads of guitar ones there for, electric, which is fantastic, if you want the old JCM 800. Obviously, have a look at who captured it, and we'll see in a second. So searching, I'm going to put, first up, classical, because there's not actually that many for this. We've got classic, which is useless and doesn't help us. So what I'm going to do now is acoustic. All right, so someone has captured their acoustic guitar. We have the acoustic B100 head. We then have another acoustic guitar, acoustic amp, pedal capture, acoustic simulator, acoustic 360, again, head capture, guitar, Ampeg, cab. Got a preamp of some sorts here, so no idea what that is, no pictures. Another capture, and again, if you've got a really good guitar and an expensive guitar and you've got good mics, you can capture, or the DI, you plug it in, you can capture the sound of your guitar and then share it with other people. So I saw this one and it kind of intrigued me. Boss acoustic amp. It's already had 1080 downloads, which is a good sign. We have 20 shares, no bad comments, and all the rest. And then you can take a listen to it. Oh, hang on, sorry. Let me turn that up. Okay, so that's obviously an electric guitar. What have we got? Celestial, Cream, harmonics, pluck. Let's see what that sounds like. That's a steel string, obviously. Either way, it's got some great sounds to it. Okay, so we've got Boss AD resonance dial at 75, which is the capture. And then all you need to do is hit the download, which I've already done, unpack it, and then put it into a folder, which again, I've already done. There we go, we're in the folder that I have on my computer. Acoustic, and there it is, Boss Resonance Dial at 75 NAM file. So now, I now need to put the Valeton suite. Obviously, again, you download it and connect it. Mine's already connected, so it gives you the device. Manage patch files. So those are all the files that came installed with it. And you can obviously edit it and all the rest of it. We've got Snaptone files, which is what we have just downloaded, which is a NAM file to a Snaptone. Snaptone is obviously Valetone's proprietary mix of a NAM file. Hopefully they're not going to start charging for that. And then we have the IR files, which are the acoustic resonance captures. Okay, in real life is what I call them. But anyway, we're going to do that. And we are then going to hit that button there. And we're going to go into my folder. And we're going to do the Boss 82. Choose importing Snaptone. So it's going to import an NAM file and then convert it to their proprietary Snaptone. And there it is. And it should be available on the pedal. So, which is fantastic. So we've got all of these Snaptones here, which again came with the pedal. Fantastic amount. All right, and there is tons of empty ones where you can create and add your own. Honestly, I can't stress this enough. The reason why I'm making this video, the possibilities with this small pedal are huge. What makes this even better is you're now able to use amp captures and mic captures from the Tone3000 website. It is worth the money. They're about £109 here in the UK currently to improve your sound and also to use it in a live setting or a recording setting or a streaming setting like I'm doing. The streaming setting for me is helpful. The live setting for playing is even better. Okay, here we go. Boss NAM file. And just as an aside, let's just take a listen. So that's Tasto, normal, Ponticello. Do I need to resolve it? And that, folks, is all there is to this video. I'm going to be making a couple more on the Valeton or Valeton GP-50 pedal in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. I'm also going to show you how to use it for streaming and for plugging in and recording, because it has loads and loads of possibilities. I need a favor as well. If anybody out there has an AER cube and is willing to do some captures, I would be eternally grateful, because I think there is a noticeable lack of acoustic amp head captures. If you have a cool acoustic or an acoustic amp that you want to share, I suggest you log into the Tone3000 website, give us a shout, and I will share it with everybody else. This has been your daily dose of technic? I don't know. This has been your daily dose of a 6-string inspiration from myself, Rain, here at Classical Guitar Rocks.